welcome back to Yesports. Today we have Joshua here, who is one of our streamer on our Twitch channel. So to be here to talk with us today a little bit more about himself. So welcome, Joshua.
Hello, hi, I'm Joshua, also known as Jheyjheyyy. So I'm a mobile player, so most of the stream that I use are mobile, and most of them involves with people. For some reason, I don't know, but yeah, I do stream most of the time here, and yeah, nice to meet you.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question. How did you come up with that name, Jheyjheyyy?
Oh, okay. So I was from the Philippines, so my parents has a lot of kids, and like we have 6 total.
Oh, that's a big family.
Yeah, I have a big family. Like I have a twin sister, then I have 4 little brothers. So me and my sisters are the first one. Then we all have like aliases, like a nickname. So my sister her name is Jocelyn, so her name is Jojo.
Jojo. Okay.
So my name is Joshua, so
Oh, is this like a short form?
Then my brother, yeah, correct. So then my brother is John Robert. So
John. I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, then the next one is Jacob, so Jack. Then the last one is really off. I mean, like really off. It's like Jonash and James. Their names are Justin and Empoy. So they're really far off. So only the first 4 are the same. Yeah. So when I got that name, I was people would usually call me that back in my hometown, and also my cousin and my relative. So I know everyone who I know on stream just use it. Like whatever. So at least it's much more informal and much more like
yeah, it's
personal.
Cute.
Yeah.
So we know that you're a streamer, but do you want to talk about more about yourself, like more deeply, so our viewers know you more?
Okay, so streaming is not my full-time job. So I do have a day job. So my day job is a flight attendant. So I fly for a living. So that's why all my bio says I'm a time traveler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because most of the time I'm in front of you or at the back of an hour or 2, or sometimes 5 hours before, or like I'm already 7 a.m. but you guys are like 12 noon.
Oh, interesting. I like
something
that.
like that. So that's why I'm a time traveler per se, and I get to teleport from places to places.
You must enjoy flying a lot, right?
Yeah, before COVID, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, but before COVID, it's very busy. I have been to a lot of countries that like I never been to before. It's actually one of my dreams to become part of aviation industry. Like I mean, whichever role it is, I just want to be in the aviation industry. But being a cabin crew or flight attendant gives me more perks, since I get to travel, I get to enjoy different places at the same time as working. So
damn, I did dream about becoming a pilot before, but then I'm like, math, no. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
because I do like flying too. Yeah.
Oh yeah? So do you fly a lot?
I do travel a lot because I was studying abroad, so yeah, I do travel back and forth, Hong Kong and Canada, but like.
Oh, you're from Canada? Which part?
Toronto.
Let's go. Yeah, I've been to Toronto. Like I have a really funny story about Toronto, because like when I was in Toronto after uni during the summer break, I decided to just go to Toronto and spend like my entire summer break there. So I was planning to stay there like after uni, but like nah. I still want the hot
cold
weather.
out there.
It's too cold, that's right. So yeah, when when I was there, I booked a one-way ticket because like knowing that I'm a university student and didn't really have a lot of money to spend on, so I booked a one-way ticket. I spent like the entire 3 months there. Luckily, I have a friend there. Before I even went there, I already arranged an accommodation around his house. So when I told them that like I only have one-way ticket, which is like just to come here, then he was like, "Bro, what you doing? You want to rot in here?" And I was like, "No, bro, you can help me out." And they're like, "Okay, cool." Then he's a musician. Then I met him through a musician thing. So I'm also a musician somehow.
Wow.
So we do busk a lot. Like we go on the street and we play music. Then at night he owns a bar underneath his house, so I kind of like work there as a bartender slash performer. So like that sustained me for the entire 3 months, having no money at all coming to Toronto.
But like, why Toronto at the first place? Because you know these friends, or you just want?
Because I know them. Like I have a few friends who I want to visit, and I wanted to get away Asia as far as I can.
That's pretty far enough.
Yeah. For you too, like you get back and forth from Hong Kong to Canada, it's pretty taxing.
That's like
and long.
16 hours of flight. Like that's killing.
That's true. But for me, when I get that, I mean like when I book a flight, it's actually 30 hours. So yeah, because I transit in Turkey. So they have a layover for about 10 hours. Then after that, another 10 hours to Toronto. So total about 30. Yeah. But it was good because like I was doing YouTube at that. I'm doing so much things. Okay, cool. So I was doing YouTube back then. So I didn't care about how long what the flight was because I was vlogging at the same time. Then also the 10 hours layover in Turkey made it more interesting, so I get to do more things in Turkey. Like wasn't planned at all. Yeah.
When was it when you visit Toronto? Was it in summer or winter time?
Oh, it was in fall.
Fall. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that was short though. That's like September.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, because the summer break in here is at September, so I was like, what? How is this summer? No, because like Singapore is always hot, so so pretty much that's right. We get to go to countries that during our summer break for like a colder weather kind of.
Did you go snowboarding?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, my friend, like I work most of the nights, especially the weekends, but when the bar is closed on Monday, so we get to travel all around. We went to Ottawa, we went to where is it? Hamilton. Went to Hamilton. Yeah. Then I met a few friends there, get drunk and come back home.
Sounds fun.
And they're really fun, yeah.
So I want to know, how long have you been staying in Singapore?
How long? Okay, so I came here when I was about 13, 14 years old. So it's about, wait, let me see. It was 16 years. I know. Yeah, 16 years. Yeah. Coming to 16 years. I'm old.
Not that old, okay?
Yeah, but like before I even came, even before like my family decided to stay here, we actually was planning to stay in Japan for a year. Like we wanted to migrate in Japan because like at that time my father was like working there. Then he was like thinking, oh, Japan, nice place to study, grow your kids, they will have manners and like they will get like a good education of some sort.
Good food.
I was the test. Yes, that's right. Good and healthy food.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I was the test subject to get to Japan. So I went there for a year. Then after that, I couldn't cope with the
Really?
language. So like, yeah, because like I entered third year middle school, so it was pretty late for me
Oh,
to
middle
get
school.
in,
Yeah, it's
and I
hard.
had to study. Yeah, so I get to study literature, science, and biology and Japanese. Which I have no
Japanese.
idea what are the words are. Yeah, because like it was a neighborhood school. So I didn't go to international school because my father thinks that like if you go to an international school, you'll be stuck up. No, so I went to a neighborhood school and met a lot of friends. So I'm always the odd one out there because like when I was younger, I was really dark because I always go out.
Oh.
So when I go to Japan, they would just like pick one in the room. They're always gonna pick me because I'm the odd one out all the time. Then they would say in Japanese, then I'll be like, English, English, please, Eigo. Yeah, so it was pretty good. Then when I failed all my subject, my father is like, nope, if you can't survive here, your brother can't survive probably. So they will have to find a nearest English country. My father thought of Malaysia, but like, you know, Malaysia, and the education wasn't that up to standard. So nearest one in Singapore. So we went to Singapore.
How do you like there?
It's hot. There's only two weather, hot and hotter. So I can't
Well, I've
do
been
it.
there once and I kept sweating like crazy. And it was in October.
Yeah. Yes. That's why whenever I go to a colder country, I would like soak in the weather, and people would say it's so cold, but like, have you been to Singapore? It's always hot in there. Don't care. Yeah. So I always soak. Like whenever I went to Hong Kong once. I mean, the first time I went there, I went to Hong Kong Disneyland. Then I went to the Peak. Then I spent my New Year at the Peak. I was shivering.
Yeah, it must be
cold.
windy.
I was like super windy, and like the entire fireworks show lasted about like 15 minutes. I was there for 3 hours. 3 hours. So like I went there, I went to check out the place, walk around. It's so damn cool. Then like to the point like I was huddling with strangers because I travel alone there. So I went to huddle around strangers just to keep warm. Like, can I be like, you know, can I sleep in there, like, you know? It's so cold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you have friends in Hong Kong during that time when you visit?
Oh yeah, I do. Is it Hong Kong? No, that's Taiwan. Sorry, no, I don't have friends in Hong Kong. Wait, I have. I just remember because like whenever I travel, I would make it a point that it's gonna be a learning travel, not all leisure. So I actually went to get a hold of this school in Hong Kong. I can't remember the school now, but like they do volunteering and stuff like that. So I kind of like went there and they're like, hello, can I volunteer with you guys? And you're one of them. I emailed them.
I was like, that was
So
random.
they say, sure. Yeah. I emailed them. It's like, sure. How many of you? Just me. Oh, okay. Just come. So like, okay, we went to service this old nursing home. Then we went to cook for them, play with them. And for me, I know just nice of a Chinese Mandarin that I could survive.
你好。
你好，大家好，我是 Joshua. Yeah, then it's like, oh, 你厉害，你可以说中文 like 一点点 oh yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So, cause like, I look very different. Like whenever I go to a country, they would think like, oh, you local? No, I'm not local. But then they would speak to me in English and stuff like that. So it was easier. I've been to a lot of countries that doesn't speak English. It was so hard.
Yeah, it must be hard.
Yeah.
So, what are some favorite places or food in Hong Kong?
Okay. Ooh, food. I would love the pork bun thing.
Oh,
I don't know
char siu bao.
what it's
Is
called.
it char
Like,
siu bao? Is it like
I don't
white
know.
outside and then
But
it's
it's like
red pork?
oh no, it's not. It's like there's a pork, then there's a bread.
Oh, well, that's like the Taiwanese food, right? Isn't it? The gua
Yeah,
bao.
kind of.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like that too, but I don't
Yeah, but
know
I
the
do-
the English name of that thing.
Yeah. But like every time I go in Hong Kong, I will never miss a day that I would eat like those dim sum place where they have a cart
Siu
go
mai.
on, then the
They
car.
shout.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I love it. I love the yam. You know the yam thing. I don't know what it's called, but like I just eat it. So they have the siu mai, then I would ask for a pork rib. I was like, damn. Then they will be surprised because like whenever I travel, I travel alone, right? But then whenever I eat, it feels like I'm eating for a family. So I would go to that Hong Kong place, and they will have like little dishes, like plates where you put the food in. Then I would stack the plates up, and also the steamer thing.
Uh-huh.
I would stack it up. Then at some point when I was eating, they will just lose me in the table. It's like, oh, this person here. Oh, I'm here. Can I have more? More?
Wow, I've never had those
Yeah.
stack up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I stack it out sometimes. I really love dim sum. Like, whenever I travel, especially when I go to Taiwan, now that I'm a cabin crew, right? One of our standard things that we have to do, like, once we land, we change, then we go out, eat xiao long pao.
小笼包.
Yeah, then after that, if it's China, dress, go down, eat Hai Di Lao.
Hoi Dai Lo. It's like the hot pot, right?
Yeah, correct. So we have that in Singapore, but it's way too expensive. It's way too
Yeah.
expensive. So the only time that we could like eat our hearts out are overseas. So yeah, we
What
try
are
to
some-
do that.
What are some
Yeah.
food that you would suggest, like me, if I visit Singapore?
Oh, if you visit Singapore, you should definitely try chili crab or like pepper crab.
I've tried that when I was
Yes,
there.
black pepper crab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you use the mantou? Use the mantou to dip on the
Sauce?
chili crab sauce.
It's so good.
Yes, it was so good. Yeah, like that's like one of the trick. But like in Singapore, we have a lot of dishes. Like chili crab is just like one of the things that like one culture has. But like we have different culture here. So for Malay, you should definitely get like mee goreng.
Oh, the noodle, right?
Yeah, the noodles, yeah. Then as for Indian, you should definitely get crispy prata.
What is crispy prata?
You know prata?
Is it like
they have two
roti?
kinds of prata. Like one crispy, yeah, it's like a roti, but like it's much crispier. Like you can only get it at some places. Only local knows.
Okay.
So if you come by, yeah. So like it's it's kind of like unhealthy per se, because like for roti, right, like a normal roti prata, they just like push out the dough and just fry it, and not fry, like put it in a griller thing. Then it's like after a while you flip it over, then it's done. For crispy prata, they actually have like a thicker dough, and the griller itself is swimming with oil. So the thing will be like put there and like make it crispy to the point that it's super crispy. But it's so good.
Is it like chips?
It's not really chips, but you can break it at like
Okay.
chips. Yeah, it's like crispy on the outside, but like inside, if you have like egg inside or like cheese, it will like, oh damn, that's so good. Yeah.
Next time, when I get to go to Singapore again, I'll have to try that.
Yes, you should.
Okay, so okay, how long have you been a part of the cabin crew?
I've been flying for 4 years. So I started 2017. So it's my 4th year now. I started out flying to just Asia. Then I upgraded myself. Then I fly to Europe, like Athens or Germany. Then I upgrade again. I went to US, to Hawaii, and yeah, I've been to a lot of places.
What are some of your favorite places to go?
Oh, definitely Hawaii.
Oh,
Hawaii.
beaches and
like,
sunshine.
That's right. I get to surf because like I love surfing. So back in my hometown in the Philippines, we're near a surf camp. It's like a cottage where you can sleep, but the next day you can like just go to the beach and do surfing. So we're near there. So I used to surf all the time. That's why when I was younger, I was really, really dark. So yeah, so when I went to Hawaii, and it's really nice weather, it's windy, it's not so hot, the waves are really good, so you get to play a lot there. Plus in Asia, in Singapore we call it hawker center.
Hawker center?
You know what I mean? Like a food center kind of, where like
Yep.
a building that has a lot of food in it. But in Hawaii they call it like food truck.
Food truck. Food truck is it's like a truck though.
Yeah, because like there's a place there where food trucks like a hawker center.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so we always go there and order the food. So the food there is, I think, really up to my portion.
Up to your portion.
Because I eat a lot. I eat a lot. So like in Asia, I would like, for example, what's a good one? What is it called? Mincemeat noodle, the bak-chor-mee. To make me full, I would have to eat 3 of them.
Okay, Asian
Yeah,
size.
then like the auntie. Yes, that's right. So whenever I go to a center, then I would order, can I have 3 bak-chor-mee extra noodle with extra meat in it and spicy? Then the auntie will give me 3 utensils. Then I was like, no, just 1. Then he's very confused. She's very confused. Then at the entire time that I'm eating, I would feel the aunties looking at my shoulder, like whether this guy can finish it. Then when I finish it, he was like, not bad. Yeah, so Hawaii gives that portion just nice for me. Like the burger, like the size of my hand. Then like the fries are like all over until like I couldn't even finish it and stuff like that. So Hawaii is really a place, like a paradise. I think you would like it too. Are you more of like an outdoorsy kind or like indoorsy kind?
But I've never surfed before, so I don't know how I feel about that. But I do like getting tan.
Okay, so what outdoor activities
Well,
you do?
I do go tanning, like, cause I like getting tan. I don't like being too pale. I like. Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like it's more
Yeah.
looks more healthy and stuff. Yeah, I just like getting tanner.
I don't like getting tan.
Really?
It's like, yeah, I don't like getting tan. Like every time I would go out and do my stuff, I would want like few layers of like SPF 50 just to not get burned. I don't know. I guess it's part of the job as well, because like if you go become a flight and then it's more of like a physical appearance kind of
But
thing.
it's always like that. When I'm really pale, I do want to get tan. But for those people who are really tan, they want to get paler.
Is there a place in Hong Kong where you get tan?
Yeah,
Like
there's a
beach?
few beaches in Hong Kong.
Oh,
Yeah.
never been. I always stay in the city side.
Yeah, but like if you visit
Yeah.
Hong Kong, you don't. Well, it's not like a must go place, like to the beach,
Yeah.
or like the food,
Mhm.
or like shopping, like that.
Shopping, yes, definitely. I bought a lot of socks.
Socks.
Yeah, socks that has Avengers on it and like anime on it and stuff like that. Oh my god, I'm such a nerd.
Well, look at your background.
Yeah,
I
so-
can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm really into it. So yeah.
Okay, so back to what we're trying to what we're talking about. Let's move on to more about streaming. So I think a lot of our viewers know you from our Twitch because you stream for us. So how did you
Yep.
start your streaming career and why?
Okay, so when I started stream, like okay, when I wasn't really the one who's facing the camera all the time at first, because I have a friend who does that. He does a lot of game and he does YouTube. So I was the one who's setting up his computer, setting up his tech stuff, setting up his mic. He just need to sit there, talk to people, and play game. I was doing all the
Okay.
work. Yeah, so yeah, then at some point of time we grew older. Then he decided that like I think we should move on and like I should start working in a bank. Damn you. So yeah, so he went to the bank. Then I was like, okay, cool. What am I gonna do now? So when I first started streaming, I only recorded my voice. I mean, like I only show my voice, like just speak without any camera. Cause like at that point of time, it's like I don't want people looking at me and judging me through the camera. So I just talk on the stream. It was fun. Then like when I got more comfortable, then like I turn on the camera, and then like show my face. People are mean
Yeah.
sometimes. So yeah, that's how I
Because they're
started
behind
streaming.
the monitor. They can just say
The
anything
screen.
they
Yeah,
want.
correct.
Yeah.
But like, because during the time when my friend was streaming, I was also the moderator in the chat. So every time somebody is gonna say something bad, then I would just like quickly delete it, like block this person. Yeah. But for me, I was working alone, so I didn't have anyone to moderate the chats. So whatever they say, I get it full frontal.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, that's what you think. Sorry. Bye.
But at first, did you get hurt from those?
Yeah, because I grew up in a very competitive environment. Like I have
Yeah.
4 brothers. Like imagine 5 guys at a dinner table during Christmas. You gotta be fast, or you're gonna starve, man. Like you gotta snatch those chicken, or else it'll be gone in seconds. So like I grew up in that kind of like environment where we're all very rowdy, all guys, you know. So this kind of comment doesn't really hurt me, but like if it goes something like personal, then yeah, it kind of like sting, but it wouldn't really like really hurt me.
That's nice. Don't take it too personal, like, because those people,
Yeah.
they just having fun hurting people.
Yeah, especially on YouTube. Like I started out on YouTube first before I actually stream. So I have a YouTube channel that does traveling vlogs and video because I do like video editing. So I edit most of the stuff that I do. Then like I have no training at all, but like I went for online classes or like go through YouTube how to get this or how to do that. Then somehow it kind of like, oh, it looks nice, why not? Just put it in. That's where the most of the vicious comments are coming from. I don't know why, but for some reason, YouTube has the worst comment section ever. So at first I didn't turn off there's a function in YouTube where you can actually approve or deny the comments, right? So at that time I used to all approve all the comments because like I barely have comments. So if someone comments like, why not? You'll be in the video. So but it gets to the point where it's publicly read by a lot of people, even my mom or my dad. They would like say, how come this person is like bashing you on the internet? He doesn't even know you. Like, who's this guy? Do you know him? He's like, no, mom, I don't know anyone on the internet. Like, I don't know everyone on the internet. There's just some guy who's really bored and like somehow got into my YouTube video, then somehow gets bored and put all this mean stuff. Then like I keep getting those sermon from my parents, so I kind of like put like accept or deny comments. So whenever someone comments, then like I'll have to accept it before even posting it publicly. Yeah, it's really hard sometimes.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like one of the most important things for those streamers and even YouTubers. They have to face.
Because like when I came here to Singapore, believe it or not, like my English is not really that good. Yeah, like when I was like, because I was from a province in the Philippines, so their education is not really that great. So I only know the basics, like hi, how are you, I'm good, thank you, fine, thank you, all that. But when I get to Singapore, you've been to Singapore, right? So you know how they speak. It's really fast.
Yeah.
It's really fast. So having to be young and go to school with those fast talkers, couldn't really understand them. So when I started my YouTube, I still have that kind of mentality that like I have this accent and like can't really speak that well. So they would always bash me for that. So
so when did you start playing video games? Like, have you ever considered being a professional gamer?
I started really young. Like I had my first console when I was maybe 7 years old. Yeah, we had this PlayStation 1 console, and we used to play with my dad Tekken.
Oh, the fighting
Tekken game. Tekken 1, yes, Tekken 1. So I would always play with my dad, and that's how I started playing. And from then on, I got all the Game Boy, PS2, PS3, PS4, then PS5, then all those. And when I got my computer, it didn't stop at all. So when I was playing game, I thought of like, I could do this for a living. And then it's like, but I'm really not that good. So I tried to play one of the mobile games called Mobile Legends. Now apparently I'm decent enough to be in a team. So I kind of just like went for it, and I was part of like an esports team here in Singapore. And yeah, we go to a lot of competitions, but we are not that good to the point that we'll be streaming like on national TV or something. Yeah, but yeah, I thought about being an e-sport person.
Well, but at least like you've tried.
Yeah, I tried. Tried and failed, but
Well, not really fail. It's just, well, now you found something that you're enjoying more, right? Like you can do at the same time, like flying and streaming, playing games at the same time.
yeah, it actually kind of like complements both my day job and my hobby. Because like my day job gives me like my freedom to do YouTube and film a lot of stuff. At the same time, we do have a lot of offs and leaves, considered that like we don't fly every day. So when I'm not flying, then I do streaming, which is kind of like complement each other in some way.
Like when you were a professional gamer, like were your parents supportive about that?
No.
No.
Yeah, they would always say like, oh, you're playing game again. Then in the morning you'll go out, because we have to go to the team house to play more. So my parents would always think like, you come back home, you think this is a hotel, is it? So they were like, you think this is a hotel? Just come in and eat our food, then come back out. What do you think it is? So my mom really wasn't really into it, but my dad was like, whatever makes you happy, just go for it.
Yeah, the dads
as long
always
as you don't
said, yes.
Yeah, Like as long as you don't flunk your studies and stuff like that. But luckily I did pass all my quizzes and stuff like that. Yeah, then my mom was so disappointed that like she was always nagging me about like your grades, what are you gonna do? So like during the off season, during the esport event, I decided to just like study full on, like show her face, you know. So at the end of my uni, at the end of my polytechnic, I graduated like valedictorian in art in my school.
Smart. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty chill. Then my mom is like, oh, okay. Oh, you still wanna play? Go ahead.
She got nothing to say
like,
anymore.
Of course, like I mean, I always tell her that like yeah, I'm playing game, but like I don't lose sight of like things that I should do.
Yeah, that's important. Like show her that you have like you can take a balance between school and gaming. Nice. So
yeah.
Oh, what are some of your favorite games of all time?
Favorite games of all time? Oh, okay. Favorite games of all time is actually Devil May Cry. Yes, 5 installment now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I played all of it, and it's a game that revolves around Dante, who's a son of a demon, half human, where he slayed a lot of demon just to get to his father. Then the game went on till 5, where he meets his brother and his uncle and his father, and they all fight together. It's really nice. Yeah, the graphic is really nice. Plus, the gameplay and the storyline is really interesting. So I guess that's my favorite game. But aside from that is God of War.
That one I've heard of.
Yeah, God of War. Yes, the moment God of War on PS4 was released, I pre-ordered it and like get it, and but now there's not much games that are coming out that actually sparks my attention, because I'm really into mobile games now and MMORPG games, and I'm currently addicted to Genshin Impact. It's crazy. I don't know how. Like there's one time where I was, because like I don't stream just on Twitch. I stream on Omegle. If you guys know that.
Omegle.
It's like a website where you get to chat with strangers with the same interest.
Nope.
Okay, you should check it out. But it's kind of like toxic. But like
toxic.
Yeah, it's kind of like toxic. So I kind of like connected my OBS to my camera. So like whatever the Omega was showing, I'm playing the game. So I would put in my interest as Genshin Impact. Then surprisingly, most of the players are from Hong Kong.
Oh, what?
I know, right? Like what? So I met few people from Hong Kong, and they play Genshin. Then I get to play with them and learn with them as well, because Genshin is only 1 year old. It's going to in the coming few weeks, so a lot of things still haven't really finalized yet. And I was so addicted to it that like the moment the new map comes out, the progress on that map, like after a week, is 100%. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I can't even. Yeah.
So you said you play a lot of Mobile Legend right now. Do you play Wild Rift?
Oh, I did play Wild Rift like briefly, because I used to play League of Legends and Dota as well. Then I don't know, like I don't know how I don't really want to compare between Mobile Legends and Wild Rift. When Wild Rift was releasing, there was a lot of friction between Mobile Legends gamer and Wild Rift gamers, they were thinking which one's the best, which one copy who. But for me, it's just mobile. It's like 5v5. As long as you win, that's the main point. So yeah, I do play Wild Rift. I played. Yeah.
I see. Cause I'm
But
addicted to it lately. Yeah.
oh yeah, I should set up my Wild Rift again. Could play.
Yeah. Then we can play together.
Yes. So what are your main, like what role do you
Support.
usually play?
Well, I only play
Oh, we-
support.
We can't be playing together because I can only do tank.
What, you're support too?
Kind of, yeah, but I do side lane. I don't know how you call it in Wild Rift though, but like I do DPS, and in Mobile Legends we call it side lane, carry, mage, and tank. So I do multi-role in Mobile Legends, but in Wild Rift, somehow it's kind of like a different gameplay because one thing different is that you have to go back to base just to buy your item. So that's one of the things that's like I feel like, oh, I have to go back to the base. Go back to the base and I have to walk again. So but for Mobile Legends you can click the items straight away.
But then
So
there's
that's
no
a
point going back to the base,
difference.
right?
There is, if you're dying, then you can go back to base and heal.
Okay.
Yeah, but for Wild Rift, yeah, it's good to go back to base so that your life will be restored at the same time as you are buying. But then, like, if your character has a lot of life still, then you don't really need to go back to base, right? So for me, I always use fighter that has high health and high life still. So I don't really see the point of going back to base if I can just like gain it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more of those who use characters. Yes,
Serafina.
that's like one of my main.
You have the Serafina face. No. You have one of the Serafina face, really. I tell you.
Yeah, and then I've been practicing Soraka.
Oh,
Yeah,
Soraka's
and then
good.
now they have the new brand.
Oh yeah, the new
Yeah,
hero.
he's the fire guy. Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
right.
practicing that one. It's pretty fun.
What do you think my main is?
Wait, you mean your tank, right? So is that Alistair
Yeah.
and Malphite? Wait,
Braum.
what? How is that tank? They are tank.
I do. No, because in Wild Rift and Mobile Legends, they have the same mechanics where characters can be tank, but also can be damaged.
You're like both,
Like, you know,
right?
it really depends on your. It really depends on your item progression. So I always depend on the item. So people would think that I'm really that soft in the game, but actually I'm quite tough because of my item. So they will be surprised. So I'll tank everything, then people will kill them. Then also I use Darius most of the time. So Darius tank damage as well.
Darius, the one who hook people, right?
The one that spins.
Yeah. Ah.
Then before I left Wild Rift, I was training Dr. Moon.
The one who never dies.
Yes, that's right. I like those people who never dies and who'd like come hit me, wait until my teammate comes over and kill you guys. Watch out. Yeah, that's a kind of like my mechanics. That's my game style actually.
Nice. So, have you ever thought about working in the gaming or esports industry besides being a streamer, like game design or event production? Yeah.
Developer and all that. Never really put much thought in it because, like, firstly, I don't have a background and I didn't really want to learn what's in the development of a game because it's much more technical than I think it will be. But then I thought about it of joining the industry, but as a game tester.
Game tester. Well, they're
Yeah, I mean,
usually
like,
the
I could do
streamers,
that.
right? Yeah.
So I think that's the minimal that I can be part of. Aside from that, didn't really put too much thought in it. Because like, I like playing games, but I don't really like creating new games. So like, it's really hard. Like, people might think it's too complicated. It's not gonna work.
Well, it doesn't have to be like creating
This character
games.
development
Maybe like
sucks.
organizing tournaments like that, or like a
yeah.
championship.
I would do that actually, like become one of the organizer and stuff like that. Oh, I thought of becoming a shoutcaster.
Oh yeah, you can. Like once you've played that game enough,
I know.
like you're so familiar with it, you can totally do it.
Yeah, I was invited to one of like because we have this community center in Singapore, and they would host like Mobile Legends mini tournament for the community, like kids, students, and stuff like that. So they asked me to be their shoutcaster and all that. So it went well. I was shouting all the way. I was like biting my lips because like, oh my god, this guy's so noob. No kidding. No, because like in my team, I may not look that aggressive, but like in my team, I'm the only person that trash talk the other team. Like I would take my time, type it out in the chat, like, come at me bro, you suck, come at me, hit me, come, then teleport in front of them.
Yo, I hate those people when I play games.
Yeah, and
they're
those people
like blasting at the comment, like the conversation, like damn.
Yeah, they would do that. I mean, I would do that, but like, it really depends. So like when I was doing the shoutcasting for the community center, most of my audience are kids. So it's like, oh damn it, this guy. Like, not bad. But actually in my head, it's like, you suck. Why didn't you kill him? It's just there. Use your skill, bro. Yeah, it was an experience, but I wouldn't mind trying it out again.
Yeah. Well, but you have to gain more experience from that. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so one more thing that I can think of to ask you is, have you ever encountered any interesting or memorable incident when you're flying? Yeah, as a cabin crew. Like any people propose or anything like that?
Somebody proposed and like he kind of like booked the entire plane. I don't know, he's freaking rich. I don't know how. Yeah, but like he was supposed to propose to the girlfriend, yeah. So the girlfriend was sitting as one alpha, then the boyfriend is sitting at one bravo. So it's near to the aisle. So he couldn't see. One alpha couldn't see much people behind her, but actually the guy actually booked maybe 4 to 5 rows of seats for the family members to come over as well.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Yeah, no, I was like, dude, how rich are you? And like then he was like saying, nah, I got it on sale. What sale? I work here, how do I not know the sale? So he was like, yeah, it was on sale. Then we were cruising, we're going to Maldives. So it's Malé. So it's really nice place. So we're going to Maldives.
Nice place.
He was like saying that like, I want to go to the toilet. Then like the girl was like, okay, cool. Then the girl was like just sleeping on her seat, right? So he went to the toilet. Then he kind of like went to the galley. Galley is like a kitchen in the aircraft. So that part, the kitchen. So he went inside and he talked to the cabin crew. Then, because before the start of the flight, he actually emailed the company that he's doing this for the girlfriend. So the cabin crew already know what's gonna happen and all that. So we kind of know what to do. Then he went inside the galley. Then he said like, okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna go to the toilet, and after that, I'm gonna have to borrow your interphone, the PA system of the entire aircraft. gonna have to borrow that, and I'm gonna say a speech or blah blah blah. Then I'm gonna kneel and give her the ring and whatever. Then after that, you take out the cake and all that. Then you just whatever lah, just have fun with it. Then I was like, how do you have fun with it? Show the cake.
Well,
to the
that'll be fun.
Yeah. So it happened. So he went on the toilet. Then like he get the PA system. Then he say, at first he was hiding behind the caddy so nobody see who's speaking. Then he lowered down his voice. Then he was like, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Okay.
I have a very important announcement. The lady is sitting in 1 Alpha. Please stand up. And when she stand up, then he returned back to his voice. And I was like, blah blah blah. I've known you for blah 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 blah. Like, you're the missing piece in the puzzle. Blah 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 blah. Then everyone, the crew was like, so would you do me the honor of becoming my wife forevermore? It's like, then he kneel down and passed it in the ring. It's like, oh cool. Then we came out, it's like, hey, congratulations and stuff like that. Then after the entire event, all the cabin crew was like saying, in the event that the girls say no, what do we do?
Just have fun with it.
Then I was like, we were thinking like, it's so awkward. They're sitting right next to each other for a 5-hour flight to Maldives in a tin can of a plane. If the girls say no, what happened? So that was really memorable. Like, we have a lot of memorable flights in my airline because we do have a lot of we call it scootitude. It's like we do events inside the plane just to make sure that they are still alive after 6 hours of flight. So yeah, we have like a Halloween party. We have Christmas party on board. Yeah, we would dress up.
Wow.
Stuff like that. So yeah, there was one time where I dressed up like one of the crew dressed up as a drag queen.
With the makeup
like,
and everything?
Yeah. With the makeup and everything. Then people was like, where's the guy? Where's the guy? I'm the guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like we really have fun on board. Like we have Christmas party where some of us will dress up as Santa, then the rest will be elves and stuff.
Oh, that's
like that.
so cute.
Then yeah, then we celebrate a lot of because a lot of holidays we're still working, so why not celebrate with a whole bunch of strangers. so hello, then even our birthday, it will be announced on board, like one of our crew members is having a birthday today, so if you happen to come pass by him, say happy birthday. Then all the passenger will look at me, it's like, hi, what's up? Yeah, it's really nice.
Cute. No wonder you enjoy your work so much. I didn't know it was that fun.
I mean,
I didn't know there would be like parties and stuff.
It's a different kind of airline. They're trying to like promote, like for example, all the crew has the same uniform, and not the girl and guy uniform, obviously. So they all have the same like color scheme. Like they don't show like hierarchy on board, so you wouldn't know who's the supervisor, you wouldn't know the manager, because we basically all look the same. So they're trying to promote the equality on board, and also like having to have a safe and fun flight as well. So that airline is actually really nice, that like people would go for it because it's fun. And the crews are fun too. Like they don't really hire people who are like the typical cabin crew, clean and proper, and like very slow, like very elegant looking. Here it's like we can color our hair, we can like
no rules.
Color our hair. Like most of the crew.
Not that.
There are some rules. There are some rules, but no rules. Like you'll see some of the crew with golden hair, some colorful hair. Like if you see that in any other airline, you'll be like, so unprofessional, but not in our airlines. Yeah, it's very nice.
Well, I hope I'll see you one day on the flight when
Yes.
I come to.
Yeah, we have flight to Hong Kong, Singapore.
Yeah, when the border is open again.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Joshua, today to share so much about yourself. It was really fun.
It was too much. I was oversharing at some point.
No, it was fine. But yes, thank you again. For those who are watching today, stay tuned to our channel. We'll be bringing more exciting content to you guys. So stay safe and stay tuned. Bye.